This holiday weekend, we told you how a World War II veteran from California has been in search of a fellow soldier from right here in Michigan.
Yes, 7 Action News investigator Bill Proctor brought you the story originally, and he's going to show us tonight how this mystery was solved with a bittersweet ending.
The Michigan man we're talking about is John Frederick Alloway of Port Huron, born in 1918, and many of you helped in our search for him. We learned that he passed away about 4 decades ago, but his Army buddy, who'd been looking for him for a very long time, was still able to connect with a member of Alloway's family and fulfill a dying wish. This is Angel Benuelos wearing his World War II baseball cap, talking to us via Skype from his home in Los Angeles. For decades, he's been searching for his Army buddy, John Alloway. In this World War II photo, John is the man sitting in the Army Jeep to Angel's left, center of the screen. Both men were military police officers under legendary General George Patton at the Battle of the Bulge, but they lost contact after they returned to the United States. Angel hoped to find John for decades, but short of a reunion, he wanted to talk to John's family.
I wanted to know how close we were to each other and what John meant to me. There was a closeness there that is quite different from being close to your real brother.
Angel finally got his chance. We found Alloway's niece, Ann Swanborough. She gave us this photo of her Uncle John.
It may have been from my mother or my father, too. I just remember them saying that he was military police during the war and that he was with Patton.
Angel now knows that Jack, as he was known here, once lived above this funeral home in Farmington where he worked.
He actually lived above the Heaney Sunquest funeral home. A lot of times they would be on call, and he would go and pick up bodies to bring back to the funeral home.
John also worked for the Chrysler Corporation at the time as a fireman in a plant in Hamtramck, but he died in February of 1971 responding to a plant emergency.
There was a fire. He was running to go to it, and he was carrying something. I'm assuming maybe it was a fire extinguisher, and he had another heart attack. He had one previous to that.
Once again, a Skype connection allowed Angel to fulfill his wish, to speak to a relative that knew John very well.
I loved him. I loved him so much that he was closer to me than my own brothers. That happens in combat.
Well, he was a wonderful man. He was loved by people. Everywhere he went, people knew him. And he was talking about the Jeep that they rode in. My uncle had put my aunt's name on it, which was Jeannie. And he actually made a scale model of it with the same name on it, Jeannie. And he wants to send that to me, too, so that's really sweet of him.
Angel has stomach cancer and is deteriorating, but he is energized by having finally made the Michigan contact in solving the mystery.
I would just love to reach out and shake your hand, but I can't do it.
And with that Skype call, a new friendship was born. 88-year-old Angel Benuelos says that he will be sending Ann photos and memorabilia from his time with her uncle, John Alloway. Bill Proctor, 7 Action News.